All right, let's see if this one works, guys. Yo, it's the Latin Bass Assassin. What's up? What's happening? And we're gonna see if this works. The other one didn't seem to work. Oh, this one does work. How nice. Well, the other one just got stuck there. I don't know what the deal was, but we can't get stuck here because we just gotta roll. We gotta roll. We're gonna try and get in and out. Ooh, that's chilly. Yo, what up, Grandmaster? Moon L Unlimited. I didn't bring my covers. Son of a fish. What an idiot. Oh well. What an idiot. This is boot camp before we do the cold trial tomorrow. This is some kind of boot camp where I'm letting my skin feel, all right, bro, it's gonna be cold and colder. I'm pretty sure I saw a kayak right here. Where'd it go? Am I seeing things? All right, guys, the game plan is to handle business, of course, but attempt to do it in a timely manner because I have to do some boat maintenance. And I'd rather do it today when it is going to be the warmest that it's going to be for a little bit. So we will do, hey, if my butt's wet, my bad, guys. Wet butt, so what? Let's catch a BBL. All right, I think I see the kayak. Bros, that ride was cold. And the fog is barely lifting off the water. The fog had apparently still been on the lake when I got here, and I was at the ramp. The fog was still on the lake. I see a number of kayaks around here. I should probably save fish here for tomorrow so that I could just show up here and be all like, all right, dog, good enough, get one and done. But I don't think it's going to be without wind tomorrow. So That's gonna suck. That is what it seems like, Al. It is the calm before the storm. And too bad that I'm not going to be fishing, at least hopefully, not the majority of the day, because again, boat maintenance needs to get done. Prefer to do it before the freeze of 2025. I did have plans to go to a different area, but then I woke up at about 5, I think. And when you wake up at about 5 and then you kind of lay around in the bed, then you blink, you kind of find yourself awake at 8 and change. And then you're like, what just happened here? What just happened here? Yo, what up, old school? What's happening? Tater, what's happening? To a brunch celebration for the football season? We'll enjoy the brunch, dog. Let's see if I can have brunch as well. Creel, what's even nicer is that I could sleep till 5 and then wake up and just kind of be alive for a little bit and then accidentally wake up at 8 and change. So, my bad. But again, Creel, I'm up till like just shy of midnight, you know, because the Warriors were playing the Timberwolves. So just shy of midnight, I think. Yo, Snazook, what's up? Cannon's last game was 8 a.m. And then it's breakfast time. It's not a bad plan. Football game, breakfast. Breakfast, lunch type situation. Okay. Old school sent a photo. Repping the horns. All right, guys, this is a photo of Old School's fish. Hold on, hold on. Let me flip this so that you guys don't get glare. That is a photo of Old School's fish. I believe that is from yesterday. There are kayakers strung about. I think there was some kind of tournament that was going to happen here. Oh, here we go. We're going to, the Rodcast is many things. Well, okay. So I received just a message, but I thought that was going to be an image with it. There was not. It was just a message. Yo, what up, Don? Top of the morning to you, Don. There's the image. Yo, L, I assume that this image is okay for showing. Is this correct? How this picture was taken, I don't know. That's like in the action photo right there, bros. All right, guys, this is Cannon handling business. This isn't in the action photo. Bro, you gotta have field access for this photo right here. Look at him leaving all the other little homies in the dust. Hold on. All the other homies in the dust, bro. Why shallow? That is Cannon handling business, bros. Again, guys, the Rodcast is many things, and one of those things is putting shine on the homies. Be it fishing, be it life, whatever, dogs. You got something you're proud of, dog? Send it. Except for squirrels, because somebody ruined squirrels for us, so I'm not gonna say who. But somebody may have reached the limit of squirrels. The Rodcast limit for squirrels. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Cannon! I'm just working it slow right now, guys. I'm gonna run a crankbait on the edges of this rip wrap. You know, once you feel a couple like jig thuds, then you get a little addicted to them, you know what I'm saying? Where you're just all like, yeah, hit that, hit that. But it's, I mean, the mustache, the stash, he felt the jig bite, caught one off a jig, and he's like, I'm a jig man. I'm a jig man from here on out. I was like, all right, bro, you can be a jig man, but you don't always get bit, but, you know, be a jig man. It's all good. Powerball up to $1 billion. A trip without pressure or stress. Do that. That seems to be the way to go, bro. What jerkbait do I like? I like me a Lucky Craft jerkbait, mainly because I have 10,000 Lucky Craft jerkbaits. All right, well, the moderator seems to think that she's going to make us a billionaire. A road trip? The drawing is tonight. There is an odd number of kayaks here. If I see a kayak out tomorrow, I'm going to commandeer their kayak, put it on silver, and just get them in the boat and say, get off the water, dog. Get off the water. This is not safe for anyone. Hopefully we're not, Al, and hopefully you enjoy that brunch. If we're still here, there's a problem. It's only crazy till it works. Technically, that is true. Dude, this water is dead calm. Eerily calm. George Washington threw the fat baby cross. Dang, George Washington. Sam, what's happening, dog? Now, here's the thing, Sam. Let me ask you a question, dog. No pressure. You barely jumped in. But yesterday, were you and the Mudhole crew watching the Rodcast, bro? Because it was imagined that you were, but you guys were just watching in silence. Well, chat silence, but potentially causing chaos in real life. Yo, Don. Have a good one, dog. Always a pleasure when you pop in, dog. If you guys remember yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, Don sent in a picture of a 5-pounder he caught. He is fishing, I believe, Lake Chickamauga. A history lesson being provided by Snozook. Now that's a little bit concerning if Snozook is providing us a history lesson. Entertaining, but a little concerning. Oh, guys, let's check out these gloves here. The moderator said that she fixed my gloves. Let's see. Let's see how well this is a product review. Like a glove, bros. Remember that glove hole I showed you guys? Look at this. My glove was all blown up on that finger, but the moderator fixed it. Wow. What talents doesn't she have? Yo, what up, Colin? Oh, the Christmas rush. Oh, it's all good, dog. We were just wondering if you had a chance. Yesterday we caught a BBL. So we were speculating that potentially you guys were singing the streak song while at work. All right, so Colin said he didn't know that. But I'm sure Colin's going to jump in and be like, did you know that George Washington's fishing ships came from Canada? And somehow tied all back to Canada. Couple casts to, well, let me go once all the way around and then I'll do a crankbait. Should have been long enough for these guys to warm up. Currently the water temp is 49.7 degrees. Well, what is that all about? Maybe it wasn't long enough for them to warm up. In here, it's 49.7. Out there, it was like 50 something. And then further down near Honeycomb, that was like 52 2 or so, maybe. I don't get it. You know what has been popping up in my algorithm, bro? And I mean, I don't know if he's here right now, but I'm gonna have to blame this on Four Locos, bro, because as we all know, I don't partake in any mind-altering substances, be it a lubrication or anything else, right? So I keep getting these reels, an ad for Willie Nelson's, like, I don't know, I guess, what is it? It's like, it's cannabis, I don't know what to call it, bro. It might be like cannabis whiskey, but, or Mary Jane whiskey. I don't know what it is, but it pops up over and over and over again. And I'm like, dudes, what the heck? Why would I care about this? But I think it's because Four Locos, he sends me a lot of crazy reels, and I'm like, what is going on here? So then they're thinking, oh, you hang out with Four Locos, so that must mean that you also like this stuff. And I'm like, dudes, this is the wrong market. You guys are wasting ad dollars sending it to me. Uh-oh. Well, that's a lot of inches of snow, dog. Good thing it's up there, not down here. But yeah, bros, I don't know why they are sending me this stuff. It makes no sense. The only explanation is Four Locos has got my algorithm mixed up, because Four Locos send me some stuff that I'm like, okay, I'm not exactly sure why that happened, but all right. Though, based on the ad, it says that you don't suffer the next day hangover and blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And, you know, just in case, guys, I have no affiliation to them. I'm just saying that was some weird advertising. Despacito, bro, it shows up. That's nobody's fault, bro. That's you're welcome. It's not a fault when, like, it's whose fault is it when something bad happens? But when something like that happens, bro, you're like, Despacito. I don't know the whole song. But there you go, bro. You're welcome. But I would use a different word than fault. Because fault just has a negative connotation to it, bro. Dancing at the comedy club. I kind of feel like I did, but I don't remember. I'm not sure if Dead Rabbit's here. Moon, are you looking to have a I'm Not Dead Rabbit giveaway, or why are we looking for Dead Rabbit? All right, fish don't want to play today. Every day that I want them to play so I can go and do whatever I got to do, they're like, no, 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 you're going to stay here with me. I'm like, why, guys? Why? Why's it got to be like this? Oh, uh-oh, guys. He is here. The moderator said I was supposed to do a dance? What kind of dance are we doing out here? Because I don't think the moderator, I mean, she's seen my skills. I don't think she's going to want me doing any dances. She'll be all like, no, no. We keep that secret. Maybe she wanted me to two-step, bro. That's probably the only one that she'll let me do. Or square dance, bro. And do-si-do. Who knows, bro? One last cast with this jig, and then we are going to run a crankbait all around this and see how that works. We will throw the American shad. Square bill. Ah, it's GM, he's found us. Ah, dang it. I didn't bring the stuff for GM, and just my excitement caused me to get stuck. Where's the communication, bro?
I didn't even know you were over here. I just saw the camera.
Where's the communication? I didn't bring the thing I was supposed to give you. GM said he found us by accident. Da, 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 da. Uh-oh. What? It was that easy for you to come out, bro?
What happens when somebody comes up talking to you?
I said I lost concentration and then he got stuck.
When I turned around and saw you stuck, I was like, that's going to be my fault.
The funny thing was, as soon as I just went the other way, it just came off and I was all like, what the heck? Cool. What up, dog? Long time no see.
Oh, it's nice out here, man.
Well, that's for today. Tomorrow is going to be another story.
Yeah, I saw the weather.
All right, everybody. GM is in the house.
How's it going?
Yep. So I'm going to catch maybe one or two, and then I'm going to go change my oil and lower unit and whatever.
I filled my boat up. There ain't no telling what I'm going to do today. You know how I am. I'm going to top it off. If it's pretty, I may not leave the lake today.
Well, I would suggest that you don't.
I hadn't been out in several weeks, so that makes it
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Enjoy it while it's nice. Oh, well, I still need to catch the fish, bro. I ain't caught it. Well, I threw a jig around this one and I didn't catch anything. Not even a bite. What's up? I caught 3 fish and one was 4.5 maybe. But that was over there at the entrance of Honeycomb.
Really?
Yeah. That looks like a make it at your house plane here, bros. Colin might know what those are called. Oh, you know what I should do, bros? I should switch to that shaky head and get these fools to bite that. Maybe they're not. It's maybe they already had breakfast, so they're all like, well, I'm a little peckish still, but I don't want a full meal. I just need something to get me by till lunch. What? Hey, Snizook, what part of that fish was golden, dog? I didn't see no golden fish on the rodcast yesterday. I saw one that had some markings on the tail, but I don't know about no gold. Snizook, are you colorblind? Well, based on another statement you made before, you might not be colorblind, so I take that back. Never mind, Snizook. You might not be colorblind. It was so golden. I mean, I don't think it was golden like the actual color. Maybe it was like a golden moment, but not golden. Why did that turn? Now my comments are not only vertical, but they're a little bit sideways. It made a golden hue. Now I gotta go see that fish. I'll go look, bro, but I don't think I saw the same thing that you saw. Oh, am I colorblind? I believe so, but I do believe that in the rest of life, I do see regular colors. So I'll have to look at that fish again. Maybe I was looking at different things than you guys were looking at, because who knows? This is coming up with all kinds of eelgrass, because there's floating eelgrass all over the place, so it's causing a bit of an issue. Okay. Sam's gonna send a picture. While he does that, I will get a shaky head. Since it's not even that windy, guys. Slight breeze. We'll get a shaky head and... Oh, thank you, Colin. That fish was enjoyed at the moment. It's too hot for you. Hey, bro, why you all fancy again? Is that a polo? That's a polo? A fishing polo? All right, GM is out here in his Georgia Bulldogs polo. Oh, that ketchup stuff. That ketchup stuff is right there. Thanks for reminding me, bro. Totally forgot that we were gifted that yesterday. Now, here's the thing, guys. I'm going to have to, in order to utilize that ketchup stuff, I'm going to have to change baits, because this bait right here is a Berkeley bait. And Berkeley has their own scent, fish attractant, whatever you want to call it. So it's not really comparing apples to apples. I don't normally, like if I had a Yum, not a Yum, sorry, Zoom. If I had a Zoom worm on, then I would put some stuff on that. But this one already comes heavily scented. What'd you say? Bro, you know I don't care, dog. Yeah.
Probably won't work now, but I brought you one of them. I like those little juniors, man. It just seems like they hit them better than they do the big ones.
Well, the fish that I've been catching are like on the 90 of Lucky Craft, so it's just a smaller version of their regular.
I bought like 20 of them last year when I was really on them.
Yeah.
I still got like 14 or 15. I don't lose a lot of jerk baits.
All right, moderator. So the other finger is also doing weird things here, so we're probably gonna have to take a look at that. Check your email. Okay. What in the holy heck is that, bro? What? Okay, guys. I don't know what's AI and what's not anymore in life, but Sam sent this in. Your guess is as good as mine, bros. What is AI? What is not AI? You guys be the judge of that. Hey, Fred said that you're supposed to save collared shirts for funerals, bro. Not for fishing.
Every day you go fishing, it's a funeral, man.
Whose funeral is it?
My fishing career.
GM said that every day you go fishing, it is a funeral. And I asked whose funeral was it, and then he said his fishing career. Wow. We're gathered here today in the memory of GM's fishing career. GM, do you have any words to say?
It was very short-lived.
GM, in case you didn't hear him, he said it was very short-lived. Well, may it rest in peace, GM.
I agree.
May it rest in peace.
I just made up my mind I was giving up. I was fishing 40 tournaments a year. I think I've done 3 this year.
Oh, now we fish with a heavy heart. GM has made us sad.
I tell you, I've won a lot of big tournaments on this lake, though. That's something you can always dang know you've done.
Yeah.
This is one of the hardest lakes to win big tournaments over.
GM said that he's won a lot of big tournaments on this lake. So at least he didn't die without some highlights. Or his fishing career didn't die without some highlights.
I ain't ready to go yet.
Yeah, him himself, he's still good. Don't worry about it, guys. We're not getting that bad.
Just don't have it in me to chase it as hard as I used to, I hate to say. Spring gets here, I may feel a whole lot different about it, though.
It's old man winter that's causing you to...
It'd be my favorite time to fish, and it's not all of a sudden. And this is usually when I roll up on Wheeler and have fun, dude. Wheeler, when it's cold, man, it's fun.
Well, I'm going to move over to that one over there, dog.
And there's a couple of open water ones out here I got to play with a dang chicken minute for a second. Just get my crankbait down to them. They move by the time you get something tied on.
One more cast right here, guys, and then we'll move on to the other. You see that splash over there? We will move on to the other island, hopefully catch something. Because again, guys, I gotta go do some boat maintenance. Do it while it's sort of warm, because tomorrow it's gonna hurt. All right, let me get a better cast in there, bro. I'm gonna do a new rule here, bro. Every weekend, I'm just gonna put the thing that I'm supposed to give you in the glove compartment, just in case. The furnace won't stop kicking on. What do you got it at, Rabbit? I think the last time you said it was like 60-some degrees in your house. But I guess compared to outside, that is probably somewhat warm. The word written in the sky, bro, that currently looks like the will. I don't want to influence your. What's up? Oh, no. Nobody's playing today. Today, it's only, as far as I know, I might be wrong, it was only like FCS schools and stuff, their playoffs. There might be one bowl game, but I don't think anybody, those guys don't play till way later.
I've never seen so many teams opt out. You know it?
Yeah, I don't understand it. We discussed it yesterday briefly. Why would you opt out? Your school gets money, so why would you opt out?
I missed you somehow yesterday. I checked a couple of times while I was driving, but when you got a long drive home like I do, man, it was kind of white knuckle yesterday driving through a lot of idiots on the road.
So we got Boise State and Washington.
That's not really a good game.
And we got all these other ones are FCS schools. Oh, and then there's the Army-Navy game. I was trying to save these power lines for tomorrow when it gets cold so I don't have to go far. I just be like, whatever, dude. I'm just going right here. It's cold. Yeah. I'm going to peek on your screen. I'm cheating off your shoulder.
That's a big brush pile. I didn't know it was there. Somebody's recently put that in there, add to it.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing anything on my screens.
What's loaded with fish?
I'll cast one time out there, GM. I don't know if that's where it was.
Right on it. See if I see anything move when the bait goes through.
It's a shaky head, though.
They're there, whatever they are. One of them's a drum. That's definitely your type of fish.
Oh, I got that one, dog. If it's a drum, I got you.
There's definitely a drum down there. I see him creeping around the outside of it.
Now, that's going to be funny if I do catch that stupid drum. All right, guys, after this cast, we're going to bounce to the other one.
It's not moving off of that thing, though. They're just kind of glued to it. Whoever that is strolling, buddy.
Bro, it sounded like a jet or something. I was all like...
It's got to be a skeeter. That's a skeeter or a bullet one. I can't get in there with you and get her to come out. They're just sitting in there. They're not moving
Dude, when he was way further, he sounded louder.
It's closer to you. I'm like 5 foot from it where I just came. So you're almost on top of it.
Dude, he was way louder out there.
I know it. He was strolling when he was out there. I slowed up.
He didn't want to hit us with the shockwave of the going Mach 1.
Loose and had to dang do a cotton check right there. I've done that with this boat before. Get this one up to about 74, 75, it starts doing that. Everybody's like, just drive through it. I'm like, I don't enjoy that, just driving through it stuff. He ain't going near as fast now as he was back there.
Maybe he got cold. All right, guys, let's move to the other spot. Bro, that guy sounded like, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but it was just, oh, I was like, dang, where is that coming from? I'm gonna move to the other side, Jim. I don't remember, but on this side it's shallow on the left side. Okay, vatos. It seems like every time that I'm all like, all right, guys, we're gonna go to this other power line island. Oh, we know what Ruben's here for. Ruben is here for drums and drums only. Is this your joke, Snizzuk? Who here can guess what speed Mach 1, some miles per hour? I guess the joke is nobody here knows it without looking it up. Maybe that's the joke. Maybe he's trying to make us look like fools last night. What's the time? Let's check it out. 10:55. All right, so that's already one game is about to start. So we might have to divide our attention because one game is about to start, I think. So we're gonna have to watch a football game and fish. And then that's when, I don't know, I think maybe his name was Bradley. Bradley's gonna show up and be all like, that's why you guys don't catch any fish, because you're just out here talking about football. And then we'll have an internal chuckle. Be like, yeah, we do talk about football and stuff. Cheater. Oh, none yet. Well, looks like there's some fishes that was cruising through there, but they're out roaming. It was on the History Channel. What kind of nerd gentlemen are watching this channel here? Nunya. Coming through with, I watch the History Channel. But also keep in mind that on the History Channel is like ancient aliens and stuff. I think that's about when I gave up on the History Channel. I was like, look, bro, I thought this was the History Channel and you were gonna show me some history, not show me shows of what could have been history, but maybe it's not. That's where I drew the line. I was like, okay, maybe not. Maybe you guys are no longer the History Channel that I grew up on. Or maybe as I was a youngin', I was dumber and I was like, ancient aliens. You know where they got me, bros? This is where they got me and they made me stop believing. It was when the Discovery Channel, huh? I'd seen them. Because they love me, dog. They love silver, not me. I see them every so often come up on the... Why are you throwing a jig to that? What do you got in your hand?
Come out here one day and just slaughter them on one of these islands.
What's in your hand?
Oh, I'm gonna give you that thing.
Oh, I was all like, he doesn't vape.
I've given it to you since that one day we talked about when I told you I played them. You may have this one, I don't know. You know?
Oh, I seriously doubt it.
It's got a lot of reflections to it.
Dude, I thought you had like a little vape thing and you were gonna vape. I was all like, that's weird. Why does GM have something in his hand? Let me make sure I get that before it flies off and I forget. Well, thank you very much, GM. Oh, I do have this guy. Yeah. Dude, in fact, I got like 2 of these guys with broken lips because they either hit the floor or they hit something. And I was like, dude, what the heck? I think I got a YouTube short of when I broke like 2 of them and I was all like, what the?
I don't know what it is about when they're schooling on a big ball of fish, bait fish though, they just tear that thing up.
Yeah, I never thought to throw this in a smaller size. I have the bigger size. Okay. That is a good looking bait right there. Damn, bro. I would have done the same.
Heck yeah, because they're regular like 24, 25.
Yeah. Oh yeah, guys. So back to the way where the Discovery Channel and those other channels lost me. Now I'm gonna ruin this whole area because I got stuck on the first cast. But we were watching, like, they made a big old hype about, like, oh, mermaids, this, that, and the other. And I was like, all right, let's go check this show out. So I watched the show, and I don't know if you guys remember it, but it was supposed to be a show of whether mermaids were real or not. And then they were just showing, like, dumb stuff, bro, like CGI, and the worst CGI ever. In fact, they showed this mermaid sacrifice himself for his family. Like, a shark or something came up and ate the mermaid as he distracted the shark from the rest of his family. And I was like, dude, Discovery Channel, you have lost your credibility, bro. So from that point on, I never really trusted their shows. I just kind of watched them with a grain, maybe a bucket, maybe a shipload of salt. Because, dudes, what the heck? You're going to tell me that this terrible CGI, I'm now supposed to just be all like, yeah, that's cool, dog. Yeah. You guys drummed it up like factual, like you had sounds of, or unknown sounds from underwater, and you guys were all like, oh, this could be a mermaid. And I was like, that is stupid. But I fell for it, guys. I fell for it. A mer butler. A mer butler. Why would it be a mer butler, bro? Ah, I get your joke now, Creel. Mermaid, mer butler. Ah, Creel is funny sometimes, guys. Sometimes Creel is funny and it throws you off because you're all like, what? How did that guy get funny? Because most of the time, like, you got grumpy Creel. Like, in the chat, it's grumpy Creel. On the boat, not so grumpy Creel. He's all like, ha ha ha, look at me, I'm so fun. But I think it has something to do with his location. So when he's fondling eggs, he's a little grumpy. So I don't think that he's gonna be funny then. And then he catches me off guard, and then he's all like, oh, bro, that was funny, Creel. A mer butler. Oh, Creel. Pam, in the description, I should always include the state. Oh, well. I believe that. I mean, you do have a point. But usually, I find that when you say Lake Guntersville, if you are a hardcore bass fisherman, then usually you know where Lake Guntersville is. But not everybody is as into fisheries or knowing the locations of the fisheries. So, all right, we'll throw that in there. You are correct, Pam. So I will throw that in there next time. And Pam, tomorrow, I mean, the weather right now is like, it's gonna get up into the low 60s maybe. But tomorrow, we will not get above freezing. So that might mean that we're gonna have problems with our guides. We're gonna have problems. Ah, so you went with him as a child. Those must be some fond memories, though it depends on whose boat you went on, because, you know, it might have been stressful going. I've seen some boats out fishing and like the dude's yelling at, I saw a dude yell at his kid and potentially his wife or some other lady that was more adult than the kids, and I was all like, what is going on in that boat? Can they not see me here? Because I'm not going to say that I have not had incidents like that, but I'm just saying, like, can they not see me right there? But maybe the dude was to the point where he didn't care, and he was all like, dude, I'm so frustrated right now. I don't care who sees me or who knows what's going on. It's all one big lake now. So you fish for trout, huh? Where exactly are you from, Pam? These guys are getting me confused. Maybe they can't see, but that looks like Pam to me. I don't know what Unlimited is talking about, two ends. Also, I should drink some water. I'm gonna throw a jerk bait. It's Pam M. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why these guys are Unlimited. Have you gone to an optometrist? I think that's what the eye doctor's called. Have you gone to one of those in a while? GM, right now you look like a little kid going through his Hot Wheels to...
I don't remember buying all this.
You're all like, oh wait, that's kind of cool. All right, GM's statement just right now when I told him about him looking like a Hot Wheels kid, he said, I'm looking through and I'm like, I don't remember buying all this.
I still love fishing the same way I did the first time I tried it, man.
Maybe GM is like when he goes into the ghetto, he blacks out, and then he just comes out and he's all like, what happened? And then he finds bags of baits and he's like, who bought this? But it was actually him.
Old boy that works up there has done asked me several times, what exactly do you do for a living? What is that, man? He goes, I'm just curious. You sure buy a lot of stuff.
You should have told him you have a tackle shop and you resell it.
Yeah, y'all lie to him, tell him you're giving me such a good deal. We know that's not true. You definitely keep the lights on at Paul's shop when you go there.
Dayton, Ohio.
He always asks me the stupid question, do I want a receipt? Like, what are you talking about? Why would I want to take evidence home with me?
I do not want proof. But dude, I've taken a receipt every so often because you got to keep them on their toes, bro. I've caught them and I'll be like, wait a second, bro. This is not the price of this thing. And then they're all like,
I never thought about that. Y'all don't even ever look at what they run up.
yeah, bro. Because if I'm going to get in trouble for it, I'm at least going to get in trouble for the right price. Not get in trouble for, hey, did you know they ripped you off here? Oh, no, I didn't. Because that's a double whammy.
Right, that is a double whammy.
Okay, we got some eagles. Yes, we will find a couple eagles every...
It hurt my feelings they didn't have any Black Friday deals on any reels or anything, man.
Were there any good deals?
Not that I saw. I mean, last year I bought like 6 or 7 Corrados, man.
Corrados. All right, I'm throwing a Lucky Craft jerkbait in Ghost Minnow color. Water temp is 50 degrees. That means tomorrow we're basically going to be ice skating, bros. Hey, GM, will you be out tomorrow?
For a little bit.
Oh yeah, we will not get above freezing. Maybe it'll miss us. Well, I mean, bro, if I'm lucky, maybe the streak dies today, and then I'm like, okay, cool, I don't gotta come out.
That's when you usually end up out here until you can't see.
If I'm lucky, the streak will end today, and then I don't have to go out tomorrow. All right, dudes. Let's try and... I mean, bros, I swear, every time I want to get off the water, it takes forever to get a fish. Oh, we got to put the football game on. Forgot about that. That way we can be fully distracted. Okay. Let's find this football game, guys. Okay, there's some basketball. So it's Villanova. Should probably lower my volume here. Against, well, it looks like a blocked kick. Villanova against Tarleton. What's up? Did you tie on a jig? A blocked kick. Let me get this set up right, guys, and then... You gotta have faith that you'll get him back, bro. Why is that not updating? Let's see what this joke was. Well, Pam, usually there are fish hanging out around these areas, but right now we are currently without a fish. I don't know why that's not. It's about time, bro. That's weird. Okay, maybe... Yeah, well, I guess it's gonna be like that today. What is going on? We'll check it right now in a little bit. 3rd and 3. That's 4th down after the block kick. Yo, Pam, not a problem. You know where to find us. But Pam, also, these guys were trying to tell you about the 4.5K subscriber giveaway. In case you would be so inclined to subscribe, you can enter. All you got to do is go to the 4.5K subscriber short and just be a subscriber and put a comment there. And we will have a drawing for a $50 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. And that will happen next Friday, or this Friday, I should say. This Friday at 5 p.m. Central. So in case you want to get in on the festivities, you can do that. Went for touchdown. This other school is up 14-0 on Villanova. All right, it is pretty shallow on the other side. I'll try that side out. Right now we're in 16 feet of water. Now, I think Elon launched up some satellites a while back, so probably in a couple rodcasts, maybe. Not tomorrow's rodcast, because that's going to be freezing. But in a couple rodcasts, we may try and go up to 1080p and see if that will work. Because I remember going up to 1080p and then it was what do you call it? It was choppy, or they said that it was chopping up. So we'll see. Let's see if this thing fixed itself. Yeah, and that thing is not going to fix itself, so I don't know what's going on. I am hoping that it is not going to be this tough tomorrow, because that is going to be painful. Life just seems to be like, oh, you were expecting to do something. Okay, yeah, you're not. All I want to do, why is that so difficult? Oh yeah, sound guy, we did. How was the party, bro? Did the personalities come out? So far, we have not continued the streak here, sound guy, so we're having some issues. Hey, don't trick me, bro. All right, Villanova is driving. They are currently on the 41-yard line. They are down 14-0. You are seeing fish all over this. All right, GM stated that there are fish all over this, but none are willing to bite at this moment. All right, so the personalities came out, but nobody got hurt, so that's good. Why is there not the name of the state? GM had one. GM has all the sonars, Colin. GM said he just missed one, guys. Villanova completed a pass. They're at about maybe the 20-something of whatever the other team that I've never heard of in my life. Why is Villanova playing football in the FCS? I don't know. Maybe they were getting their butts kicked too much in the FBS, So they're like, let's go to the FCS, bros. Though right now they're still getting their butts kicked 14-0. GM has not been on silver with me, bro. We are currently throwing a Blue Craw half-ounce tight lines jig. Hey GM, just FYI, Colin said that when he grows up, he wants to be like GM. Well, oh, hold on. There wasn't even like, it was, I want to be GM. You should start your own commercials, bro. I want to be like GM. In case you guys don't know that. You say you should have been more patient on what?
That drum back there, I seen it coming. When I said, here comes the drum, I could see him coming from way off. He ran right to my bait, too. I hope it was a drum and not a big old bass.
It was a 4th and 1. Colin, there's one of those, it looks like basically a paper airplane. I mean, it sounds like a paper airplane that they like spun with a rubber band or something. I should have zoomed in so you could see it. But it basically is tiny. Oh, you want to catch a drum, bro? I got you.
That's better than nothing. He ran from it that time. You ever seen that before?
Nah. I mainly focus on the...
There's a little cut back up under it, looks like, looking at it on the scope. It's right out in front. It's about 40 foot in front of it.
I did catch a fish there. Yeah. I caught a fish over there, but only because the birds told me. So I went over there for like a bait ball, and then I caught like 2 drum, maybe 3 drum out there. These guys are trying to get a pole to see if we should fish from the same boat together. I don't understand why. I mean, we're on 2 different boats. We're basically fishing together, so what's the problem?
Well, you can really cover a lot of water right there.
Yeah.
When spring gets here, this is the way to fish.
Yeah.
One of you finds a pile of fish.
Then the other guy, all right, there I go.
Yeah, you just bring them in. Right over there, man. Right there past that point, you know, when you start going into that cut right over there. I went there last last spring, right there at the mouth of it, man. I bet you there was 75 bass just sitting there, all of them about 3-4 pounds. I caught them all too, dude. It was just every cast on the green jizzy, man.
Yeah.
Over and over and over. That's fun, man. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that is like the third, maybe the second or third time that I've heard about that area in the last like week. And I would never go over there. I was like, whatever, bro.
Automatically going to catch them. It's just not the case. There are some like Dustin Cannell and all them that seem to somehow magically just get them to eat their crap when they throw it in there. But it don't work for me.
It's all about the wiggle, dog.
I know it. It's all about the wiggle, wiggle, and the shake, shake. I'm way better with a jerk-based open water fish like this than I am with a jigging fish.
I don't know what I was stuck in, but it moved a little bit.
You see that ledge now right here? See it right there?
Yeah.
It goes all the way around this island.
Did I hear a clown
Some
horn?
drop-offs like that, when they start pulling back out to the deep water, they're going to stage up on something like that. You know what I mean?
Did you have a little clown horn or something?
That's my phone. God, it's still got you playing over here. I'm so deaf, I didn't even hear the fact that the show was still on. I thought I was hearing you double talking a minute ago. I could have swore he just said that.
Is this guy losing his mind here?
My buddy called me. He don't ever talk on the show, but I got him to start watching. He goes, "You had ever friends, right?" And I was like, "Why you ask?" He goes, "I went back watching some old shows," and he said, "I smell GM out here," and I said, "I smell taco." I thought he was gonna kick your butt. So, man, we'll just play around.
All right, so according to GM's live scope, there are fish around here. They are just not.
They got that lockjaw, man. Didn't get over there where the kayakers at the other day. 2 weeks ago. They were killing them on chatterbait. A little bit back to this side of where he's sitting. They were back up shallow 2 weeks ago. They were right there in that like 6 to 7 foot range.
I'm gonna hit up this. There's a little ledge or whatever off to the right of this power island.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go over there right quick and take that little dang hole I was talking about too.
Okay.
You never know, man.
Yeah, that's where Officer Ortiz was telling me, hey, you can catch fish over there. And I was like, bro, I've never gone over there ever.
I've caught a lot. They're either there or they're not. It's one of those deals.
Yeah.
Then you start waving my hands in the air wild and crazy.
All right.
Everybody's having a seizure. It means there's
All right, guys, I'm gonna move to this other ledge area over here. It's right next to this power island over there. And then we're gonna see what's up. I'm just trying to get off the water, guys. Silver requires some maintenance. I mean, it ain't life or death. Oh, now I see that ledge that GM was talking about on my side imaging. All right, let's get it, guys. But I will have to have a mic off moment real quick. And then probably hydrate some. Once I get over here and I spot lock, I will have a mic off moment. The water clarity here is super clear. Super clear. Super, super clear. Did Villanova pick it off? Seems like they did. All right, so it's going to be somewhere in front of me or slightly off to the left. All right, I'm gonna have a mic off moment real quick, guys. Hopefully GM doesn't roll up on me. I'm gonna have to stop it again, bros. All right, we're back. Now let's get some water. There should be a lot of hard bottom here and a lot of different structure and a drop over here. I'm in about 16 feet of water right now. Over there it probably goes up to maybe 8 feet or so, and then it becomes the drop. Villanova just scored a touchdown. It is now 9-14. Go Mach 1. Colin, when you're going Mach 1, does the screen start to shake? Oh, they just blocked the extra point. Oh. They did not return it. So it is now still 9-14. Was that a fake field goal attempt? I don't know. I was only half watching football and half fishing, so I don't know if that was a fake field goal attempt that got them the touchdown. Very interesting. New phone just hit the deck. New phone just hit the deck. Let's get this bad boy in here. New phone hit the deck. We got ourselves what could be a BBL. Boom. Right there, dogs. Hit the deck. Toss it on the ground, dog. This is more than likely a BBL, but this BBL, I believe, dang, we should save this area for tomorrow when we're freezing. I believe that this will be shy of a BBL plus, but let's see, guys. Never give up faith. Oh, it is shy of a BBL plus. It is locked in, dudes. This fish releases us of duty right here. Now, who said that when we're on the phone is when we catch fish? Where's GM at? GM, we just caught ourselves a BBL. This is the home of the BBL, my dudes. This fish here continue to speak. That's what's up. Thank the good Lord. Our streak continues. Now we might leave this area, leave it alone so that we can hit it up tomorrow, because if this guy was here, his homies might be here too. And we're gonna need something tomorrow because it's gonna be very cold. So thank the good Lord for this fish. That's what's up. Too bad that fish, let me look at him one more time, dog. Whoo, that's what's up. Let's take a picture with him even. Get him in the water. Definitely a BBL, but not a BBL plus. Has some cool markings. All right, that's good enough. There you go, dog. Do your thing. Whew. Thank the good Lord. But really, who said that when we're just on the phone messing around, that's when we catch a fish? All right, Snazook, I'm sure I saw that fish and it was not golden. So that fish right there, guys, weighed 4 pounds, 2 ounces, and that fish is going to be the fish that continues the streak. So, my dudes, let's do the thing. Oh, thank the good Lord. This is the streak that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is the streak that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is the streak that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is the streak that never ends. GM. What'd I change, Colin? Let's see. Let's read some of these comments while we're over here. Whoop. Okay, the VR. Sonic Boom. I saw that somebody said, F your phone. You can afford a new one. Basically, Rick Jamesing my phone. What the heck? Always when I step away. Whoo! All right, guys. Well, that right there was a fish that continued the streak. All right. Yeah, there's like a little drop that way and then a drop this way, and I'll just cast it out that way and just dragged it all the way through.
I see where you're talking about. I can see it on sides, but I'll leave it alone before you say you catch it more.
Oh, well, hit it up if you want, dog. Tomorrow is tomorrow's problem, bro. Yeah, I'm thinking that they'll be here chilling, and then when it gets really cold, they'll just be hunkered down here.
What'd you catch that one on?
A jig?
Did you?
Yeah, blue craw.
I love a jig, buddy.
I was checking out something on my phone, and I was slowly moving it, and I felt thunk, and then I just... Just get on the phone, and then you slow down like crazy. I heard you talking to somebody. I was like, who's he talking to?
I was talking to my wife. She was gone when I left.
All right.
She always knows what I'm doing now.
So I was going to fish this island real quick, And then after that, I was gonna take off because I'm gonna change the oil and the lower unit stuff. So,
Dude, I'm gonna go try the point over here. You didn't try it today, did you?
which point?
That one right behind us.
The one inside of it or the one coming out? Before you get in.
I do both of them.
Okay.
Somebody over there?
No, there's nobody.
Enjoy your oil change, man.
Oh, I'm gonna love it, dog. It's gonna be nothing but fun.
A couple of weeks ago.
If you come out tomorrow, bro, I'm gonna throw the thing in here. But if not, well, I understand. Because
What time are you coming out?
I don't know. I don't know if I was gonna let the sun come up so at least there's sun. Or if I was just gonna say, well, you know what? It's gonna suck all day anyway, so what does it matter?
Might not be a difference if it's cloudy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I was gonna see what the weather was like and then just go off of that.
You got a fish, man. I don't even have a fish yet. I had my chance over.
Well,
The
I have the utmost confidence that you will get one, but
8 a.m. 26 and the wind blowing about 15.
don't say wind blowing, dog. Because that means it's gonna come from over here.
5-mile-an-hour winds with gusts to 15, but usually you get the gusts to 15 more than you get to 5.
Ah.
They're gonna go up to 24 as the day goes on.
All right, so 24 to, well, you mean 24 gusts?
Yeah.
Ah.
This shows it's getting windier and windier. I may call in sick tomorrow.
I don't blame you, dude.
It's 27 degrees. You got a 24-mile-an-hour wind. It's gonna feel like 0 out there.
So that fish cursed me.
Should have changed your oil tomorrow.
Now that fish cursed me, bro. Now I gotta be out here tomorrow.
I know it.
Dang it.
Tomorrow might be the day you get rid of the streak.
Well, let's hope not, but we'll see what happens.
You don't quit eating just 'cause it gets cold.
Oh yeah. It hurts more. All right, GM.
Mileage freezing up tomorrow.
Yep. GM gave us words of wisdom. He said they don't stop eating just because it's cold. So I'm gonna fish this for like probably 30 minutes, guys. Go around this island right here. And then after that, we're gonna bounce because I still have to go change my oil and the lower unit. Not the lower unit itself, but change the lower unit fluid, oil, whatever it's called. And remember, guys, that tomorrow, as soon as, if it does happen, as soon as we catch that fish, we are out of here. There are no games. There are no, hey, guys, like just right now, I could have left. I could have been all like, oh, yeah, we already caught one. Let's go. But no, here I am being dumb. Now, the moderator's probably like, this stupid son of a gun. But that's not the case. So, we'll fish this for like 30. That should give me enough time to change the lower unit oil and the engine oil. Should give me enough time . Oh, nah, bro. I would have everybody can fish it, dog. It's free water. No, as a homie, he did back me up and not fish it because he was all like, dog, we'll just leave him there for tomorrow. But we will be in the essentially open water, so I mean, it might not even be fishable tomorrow, dude, depending on how the wind's blowing. It might not be fishable or whatever. So, to me, if he wants to go fish it, he can fish it, bro. I just... I just saw Unlimited's comment. I never said F your phone. Yeah, I said F your phone. So if you're gonna catch one fish, guys, that's not a bad fish to catch. A 4-pound, 2-ounce BBL, not a bad fish to catch. And that was weird. I hooked it on the bottom lip. It didn't get hooked on the top of the lip, so I don't know, bros. I guess I should just be lucky that I caught that guy. I should feel lucky that I caught that guy because I hooked him on the bottom lip. Actually, I need to check that hook. That hook looked a little bent. That's what happens when you're over here boat flipping BBLs. Usually I don't go around boat flipping BBLs, bro, but the last two BBLs that we caught, we've been boat flipping them. I don't know why. I just saw what? I just saw your emojis, bro, all put together saying, I love GM. Now remember, dudes, we are in search of that 5-pound BBL. If we catch that 5-pounder, then that 5-pounder pays out a $125 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. Now, it is a struggle. It is both cold, it is slow fishing, it's just a grind. So we just got to keep each other company and, you know, keep the mood up till we actually get that 5-pounder. On this lake, we can run up on them, dog, and catch us a 5-pound BBL. And then that's when we do that 125 giveaway. And then we see if the winner of that one, Fred was the one who won the last one at $100 and said to pay it forward, roll it over. So that's how we got to 125. CX put some funds in it to get it to the 100. And so did Creel. Surprisingly, old man Creel, he also threw some money in there. Usually he's bah humbug, but He threw some money in there and he's like, yeah, let's make it closer to the hundo. This right here is where we caught the golden BBL. Dudes, tomorrow is gonna suck. But it could be great. Nobody knows. And do not forget about that subscriber giveaway, guys. It is a 4.5K subscriber short. All you got to do is be a subscriber and put a comment in that short, and you'll be entered to win a $50 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. That drawing will be done this Friday at 5 p.m. Central. I thought Creel always misses the good fish. He just shows up. Anything? No? Okay. Maybe that's why he's bah humbug. All right, this is just a mental game that Snizook is playing here. He's trying to see if I'm influenced by other people's comments. He's trying to see, okay, if we all say that it was golden, let's see if he'll say it was golden, even though he knows it isn't golden. So it's like a social science experiment to see if I will also start to alter my behavior and say, oh yeah, it did look golden. All right, we got a shot here, guys, because I got stuck, but then I got out of that. So maybe a fish saw me get stuck and was all like, I look natural. That's the indicator. Creel is correct. Once you hear the phone hit the deck, then it's all like, okay, something's not right here. Creel might have thought the phone hit the deck and I fell. Maybe he was hoping I fell into the water, but Water temp is 50.5 degrees. I got a little concerned here, guys. I looked down to see the football game and I was like, where'd my phone go? Did I toss it into the water? But luckily the phone is still here. So we plan to be out on the water tomorrow. God willing, weather permitting, we'll be out on the water tomorrow. It will not get above freezing. So we know what that means. That means that it's gonna suck. The worst part is the concentration. Because if your extremities or whatever are hurting, it's a little bit hard to focus on. Was that a bite? Was that not a bite? Who knows? And I might not be as talkative tomorrow, guys, because I may have to conserve the heat. I may have to conserve the heat. I may have to talk to you guys in sign language. When my hands are cold, I may show you my, not my pointer finger, but the one next to it, and not in the direction of my thumb. I might show that to you guys a couple times, and just to let you guys know. Be like, hey, how's it feel out there? And then I show you guys the proper finger. Be like, yeah, it feels about like 1 degree. That's all I'm gonna mean by it, guys, that it feels like 1 degree outside. Nothing other than that. You guys will be like, hey, how come you haven't caught any fish? And then that's when I will be like this. 1 degree, bro. 1 degree. That's why. And so, you know, when they pop in, and they inevitably will, they'll pop in and they'll be like, why haven't you caught any fish? 1 degree, dog. 1 degree. Oh, bros. I just thought mic off moments are going to be terrible. There might be icicles. Some live bait, bro. The live bait might freeze to death out here and it won't be live anymore. So the moderator did buy me some windproof, waterproof gloves, but we'll see how well they work out. They're supposed to be skiing gloves, I think. And they are going to Why am I going to be under pressure, Montes? There will be no pressure, dog. Oh, I should probably have the moderator buy some hot hands or something, so I could throw them in my shoes or whatever I got to do to make sure that I don't have any amputations. And I have extra of everything. Now again, guys, we will not be going far. We will just be going like probably around this area. I'm gonna hit best. Wind is blowing, how hard, how whatever, what direction. We gotta take all that into consideration. Now, if it's like this, beautiful. But based on what GM said, I don't think it's gonna be like this. I think it's gonna be a little bit breezier. I don't know what mile per hour this is, but there's supposed to be some gusts, so we're gonna find out. The moderator said she's gonna buy me some diapers. So that's a great idea, moderator. You know, if it ever gets a little cold, I'll be like, you know what, guys? I don't have any hot hands to put on my poles. So what I'm gonna do is, when I have a mic off moment, I don't even know if I turn the mic off at that point in time, guys. I'd just be like, it's warm again, guys. And we would have internal warmth. Ta-ta. I do believe that you were the shark fisherman that fished with 130 million pound line. I have no idea. I don't remember the actual numbers, bro, but when I heard it, I was all like, that's a crazy pound test. Now, if you want to send it in, bro, we'll put shine on it, dog. We ain't worried about it. We got much love for everybody out here fishing. We ain't haters. Well, that's weird. So yeah, bros, we're gonna see. We are definitely gonna see tomorrow. We're gonna see how good these FXRs are. And we will see. And you guys are gonna have to bear with me because I'm gonna work this jig or whatever. I'm gonna work it so slow that I might even fall asleep. So I wouldn't even blame you guys in the chat if you're all like, because I'm gonna be out here and I'm gonna be like, guys, how you doing? Maybe. And again, we hope that it just happens and we're out. Okay. Well, Dead Rabbit said pics or it didn't happen, so it's a good thing I took a picture of that fish that we caught. So let me make sure that we show Dead Rabbit that it did happen. All right, Dead Rabbit, this was sent in by some vato loco. He says that that is a 4-pound, 2-ounce fish. Believe it or not, but that is a picture of it, so it did happen. Whether it was 4 pounds and 2 ounces, that is unknown, because the picture does not include the scale, but it does include, hey bros, that's the first time I put shine on my own fish. What a jerk, out here putting shine on his own fish. That's stupid. Four-pound test? That's respect, bro. 4-pound test. All right, a couple casts over here, guys, and then we are going to bounce. Oh, my bad, Dead Rabbit. I might not have seen it, dude. There are very few ones that I was reading through, but I do appreciate that, Doc. I do appreciate that if you put that in there. Once I get like so far behind Dead Rabbit, there's a whole bunch that I accidentally skip over because it'll take the entire rodcast for me to catch up. Well, hopefully there's no backflips into the water, bro, because that is going to be cold. Okay, let's try that right there. What's the time? I said I was going to get off of here at 12:30, but here we are. Hey, moderator, what are you thinking about a 1 o'clock return? That I will probably be at the house at 1 o'clock. Oh, the fish does a backflip. A backflip. All right, cool, bro. All right. You know, Dead Rabbit, sometimes I fall asleep on the broadcast as well. You guys can't see my eyes, so like when I have my sunglasses on, I just kind of doze off. But some speculate that I'm a vampire, so I could be. This is the way vampires sleep, bro. They sleep standing up, I think. I don't know. I know that coneheads sleep standing up, but I think they are very far from being vampires. They are alien in origin, I believe. Now, those gloves being waterproof are going to be pivotal, guys, because this little bit of water that's on my hand that's coming off the braid, dude, that will cause a couple fingers to not exist later on. If we are out here in 29 degrees. Let's see, GM said can't even catch a 3-ouncer right. I think now. GM, heat up that spot, bro. But go easy on them, dog. Save something for tomorrow. I think while the oil's draining and whatnot, or since I get off the water a little bit early, I think I'm gonna have some time to cut up some shorts because I have not put out a short that was not sports related in a while. And that is my apologies, guys, but you know, life, this, that, and the other, it just causes the inability to consume myself with creating these shorts because they do take a little bit of time. GM, I would never even put that on you, bro. The reason the streak has a possibility of ending is because of Mother Nature. She's always tripping, bro. Man, that stupid football game, bros. Dead Rabbit wants you to put them out of their misery there. Okay, so we got a photo from up north somewhere. This right here is, you know, just a, hey bro, it could be worse kind of moment. You know what I'm saying? Where somebody's like, look, dude, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Sometimes the grass is white because there's a lot of snow. So, you know, just be thankful for what you got and where you're at, bro. That's what the recalibrating is about. There was a little recalibration right there. Be like, what are you crying about, dog? There's no snow where you're at. Well, Steve, if I had snow, I might be able to say, okay, it's all snowy, guys. I can't go out there. But I don't even have that excuse. That's I will allow that description right there, Snizook, but that also is like, I don't know, is this like a male soap opera? On the next broadcast, will the assassin catch a BBL? And then here's a scene where I'll like miss a hook set and it'll be like, oh no, will the streak end? Oh no. And you know, I mean, it depends if we're just doing regular daytime soap operas, then you never know, bro. It's very subtle. Maybe somebody has a mystery baby, or somebody did some of these. Don't ask me how I know some of these soap opera plots, but some of these are like, oh, she got hit in the head, she disappeared, they thought she was dead, she doesn't remember who she is, and then she just shows up one day, and all kinds of other chaos like that. Just weird stuff. So I don't know what kind of soap opera we are, but if we're a telenovela, bro, then it's gonna be a different story. It's gonna be more dramatic. I'm gonna be all like, will the streak end? Ay, Dios mío, will the streak end today? I don't know. You know, stuff like that, bro. Like some real drama, dramatic kind of flair. Not just the normal, what you're used to in America soap opera stuff. Today on The Young and the Bassless. That one hurt me there, Nunya. That one hurt me. The Young and the Bassless. I hope that I am neither, bro. Well, I mean, I don't want to be old, but I know that I'm not young. And I hope that I'm not bassless. Wow. Days of our bass, because currently that one, I mean, on the daily, that one somewhat makes sense. Okay, hold on, let's check the time. All right, I got 2 more casts, guys, and then we're out of here. Not this one, but 2 more after this, unless they get reset by a nibble. If they get reset by a nibble, then we start 2 again. It's just the rules of the soap opera business. GM said it hurt him worse. Dude, the front is moving in. Oh, I know it's coming, dog, but I gotta get off the water and do some boat maintenance before the front comes, and then I'm all like, dude, it's so cold. It's so cold. The oil just freezes. It's not gonna get that cold, but okay, I'm gonna throw 1 back here, 1 over there, and that will equal 2. From my schooling, I believe that 1 over there and 1 over there equals 2. casts in total. And that will wrap up the rod cast. Dudes, I'm telling you right now, like, my hands are wet like crazy. This braid stuff, it really soaks up that line, that water. You don't notice it in the summer. You're just like, whatever. But in the winter, we're going into record highs after the front. Oh, it's gonna get so weird tomorrow. It's gonna be quiet. It's gonna be freezing. I might even throw a scarf in here, guys, just to be safe. Put a little scarf in here. That'd be nice. Nice and toasty. Moderator, do I own a scarf? Oh, wait a second. I think I do own a scarf. My sister, I think she sent me a Sevilla FC scarf. Maybe I should have not said that. Spoiler alert. Now Colin's going to get all excited and be like, oh, Sevilla FC. Oh, yeah, this, that, and the other. Arsenal, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what's up with the soccer fans? Where you at? Yeah. Then everybody in America is going to be all like, what is this fool wearing? One, I think they call it a scarf. And two, why does it have his name there? That don't make any sense. Did he just have a scarf made of his own name? This guy is very, very self-centered. Last cast, guys. Let's make some magic happen. A beanie. I have many scarves. Moderator, do not be spreading rumors that I have many scarves. All right, guys. For the record, I do not have many scarves. Scarves. I think it's scarves, not scarfs. Snarf. Don't ask me why I did snarf. It just sounded like snarf. Snarf. Oh, I know. Oh, you know I'm never taking off those. Bro. Okay, guys. Steve. I'm going to have to tell you guys one more time. Those are BMX goggles. I thought I was getting snowboarding or skiing goggles, but apparently they were all lumped in together and I didn't pay attention to what was what. It just said anti-fog. So I was like, yeah, I need anti-fog. So give me some of those. And it ended up being the BMX ones. So I'm a little concerned that potentially when it's really super duper cold, they're gonna freeze up or fog up, and then that's gonna make me mad. So we'll have to figure it out. We have many scarves. You have more than one scarf. I do? What the heck? Oh, wait a second. I think I have a second one. My sister knitted me a scarf. Oh, dudes, I could finally utilize that scarf that my sister knitted for me. So hopefully I'll bring both scarves. Yeah, then I'll tell her, hey, watch the broadcast because your efforts will be displayed. And it should be all like, I don't care, I'm not watching that, that's super boring. And I'll be like, okay, well, to each their own, I guess. I am not an aristocrat, bro. All right, guys. Well, it was only that one fish, and I mean a BBL for the one fish. We shall not complain. Sometimes we've only caught one fish, and it was a little Juan, maybe even a pinch zoom fish, just to keep the streak alive. And we're like, whatever, dogs, we'll take it. Do we wear a lot of scarves in Mexico? That's a great question. Let me ask that question as well. Do y'all wear a lot of scarves down there in Mexico? If anybody from Mexico is here on the broadcast, please let me know if you wear a lot of scarves down there. Because seeing as how I am from the new one and not the old one, I would not know, Creel. I assume that in some parts of Mexico, you know, like maybe the ones in higher altitudes, there would be somebody wearing a scarf. I don't know. I cannot presume that they don't wear scarves. Who knows? So, maybe. Though, I think my sister was just like, you know, I'm going to do some knitting. Ah, none yet. Yeah, dog. That fish weighed, spoiler alert, 4 pounds, 2 ounces. That's a BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Ah. Serapes and bandaleros. Arriba, arriba, arriba. Oh yeah, bro. Maybe they do. I don't know. I wear a buff on my neck when it's cold. Dead Rabbit he lives in Illinois, and he's never had a scarf. He wears a neck gaiter. That sounds like a man garment. But when you guys see me out here tomorrow with a scarf, and you scoff at my scarf, I couldn't even say that. When you see me out here with a scarf, and you scoff at my scarf, then so be it. As long as I am warm, I don't care what you guys say about me, because I am out here in the warmth. Oh, Moon coming through saying he doesn't own any scarves. Scarfs. Snarf. So, have fun at my expense, homies. I'm gonna be warmish with the scarf. Moon, if you had participated in the broadcast white elephant, not white elephant, gift exchange, then we would have given you a scarf. But since nobody wanted to do that, well, you guys are a bunch of wusses and ruined that good plan. But on the cruise in, guys, I will give you guys the jams. Hey, what's that all about? These guys. You're a wuss. You got a scarf. Look, bro, I keep it real. My sister made me a scarf. It ain't my fault my sister loves me, guys.
Guntersville sky, they say the lake's a mirror. I see a king, ripples in the water, hear my anthem sing. Silver's my stage, fish my crowd. Catching big bites, make my mama proud. Every hook's a promise, every reel's a prayer. I'm the Latin my sass, a legend out there. Haters in the comments, man, they just watch while I'm out here running box non-stop. Because I'm all about slow baits, no troubles. Drag it nice and easy, keep it subtle, no rebels. Out here on Guntersville, where the big ones settle, reeling in the giants on my fishing level. You think it's luck, not skill in my veins, rod in my hand like a queen with the reins. The splash, the pull, it's a sweet refrain. 'Cause I'm all about Cardi Becky. Look at that bass. It's so big, so slimy. It's like one of those fisherman's prizes or something. Who catches those? They only care about bass. I like big bass, and I cannot lie. You other anglers can't deny when the lure drops deep with a wiggly tail and the fin stops flapping like Braille. I'm hooked, wanna reel that thing, cause it's popping like a bell that rings. Deep in the lake is swimming, the kind of catch that keeps me grinning. Oh baby, I wanna snare you, fillet you. Them shiny sides hypnotize and make me wanna fry you. My buddies try to warn me, but that bass you got makes me so corny. Ooh, scaled and sleek. You say you're wild, but I call you freak. Well, bait me, cause you ain't no little guppy. I see you jumping, fantastic pumping. Hooks in the zone, you're coming home. I like big bass, and I cannot lie. You other anglers can't deny when a rod bends hard and the line goes slack and you really didn't feel the pulling back. I'm stuck, wanna melt that prize, put it up so it shocks the eye. My fishing game's legit. If you ain't got bass, you can't commit. Fishing in the morning, casting in the eve, catching bass so big you wouldn't believe. It's a tug of war, I'm playing chess. This ain't trout, son, it's straight up bass. I'm on the dock wearing waders, catching bass like I'm Darth Vader. Like blades in the skies, throttle down, silver skates on glass, boat slicing clean like a samurai slash. Creel got the bait lines heavy with dreams, unlimited vision, plotting schemes, callers on the deck, calling the plays, LA and GM setting the blaze. Engine growl, yeah, that's our sound. Lake so smooth, feel skybound. Guntersville gang, we own this town. Guntersville, Guntersville, on the lake, we chillin', thrillin'. LA and GM even Creel too. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Guntersville, Guntersville, riding on silver, ripping and spilling. Dockside vibes where the stories unfold. Fish tails big, but the crew stays bold. Trophies stacking like chips in a game. Legends of the lake, yeah, they know our name. Life jackets swagged out, neon and black. Cooler on deck, snack stacked to the max. Silver's weight cutting the lightning streak. Guntersville is flow, unique technique. Villains on the water, hearts of gold. Stories told, but the lake's still cold. Riding waves, carving paths unseen. Guntersville fam, we the dream team. You taking me? Yo, Jack in it. In the arms of the angler, cast away from here. From this dark lake bottom and the chatter baits that you fear. You are pulled from the riprap through the waters deep and wide, out of shadows and the currents to the calm on the other side. Silver scales and whispers, the lure of distant light.
All right, guys. So tomorrow will be tough, but we're just gonna handle it. We're gonna see what happens. Now, dudes, one thing I just remembered is there was a time when Silver did not get off the trailer. So we're gonna see what happens, dudes, because yo, what up, Cube? I didn't see Cube. Just making sure the mic is still on. Contemplating going to the store and blowing a few bucks on the Powerball. Yeah, dudes. So we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow is yeah, Cube, we're going home, dog. I gotta change the oil and do some other stuff on the boat to make sure that we're good. Things are huge. What's GM talking about? I'm fixing to wrestle. Oh, he's talking about a pelican. All right, now I'm caught up. So my dudes, let's see if Silver gets off the trailer. There was a time when Silver did not want to come off the trailer. So we're just going to see what happens tomorrow. We will try and get out on the water. And I mean, if it's just not in the cards, it's not in the cards. But God willing, weather permitting, we will be on the water tomorrow, my dudes. So I appreciate you guys showing up, and hopefully you guys appreciated that one BBL that was caught today. And that was the only thing that we caught today, but we got to go and handle business on the motor. So my dudes, stay safe out there. And if you win the Powerball, or if Snazook wins the Powerball, he's going to share some with us, dogs. Yeah, that's what's up. But they all say that, so I don't know. Remember, guys, stay safe and fish around and find out. Cube, enjoy some Lucky Charms. CX, in case you're listening, what up, dog? Also, thank you, GM, for that mega bass you gave me.